tactics guide that I currently use, and it's going to give you great coverage on the pitch, and it's going to give you a lot of chances in the attack and a lot of stability in the defense as well. So it looks like white diamond, and the inspiration for this tactic came from EAFC and how AI was positioning there. So this is how I do it here. In-depth description of the players, I will post the community post on YouTube, which players are good for which in the positions. But what I do is that I combined creative playmaker, Messi. He can play as a striker, but only him, and maybe sometimes Neymar, because he is also creative playmaker. But Neymar needs to be secondary striker, so he's going to be full out a little bit deeper, so I would just go with Messi. But if you have two Fox in the boxes, that's a good combination. If you have two poachers, that's a good combination. Fox in the box and the poacher is a good combination, and target man and poacher is also good combination, and target man and fox in the box. But target man needs to be tall, fox in the box needs to be short and agile. Same goes for the poachers as well. Znači, što se tiče napada, može Messi creative playmaker, samo i on može što se toga tiče, niko drugi. Najbolja kombinacija su dva Fox in the boxa, dva poachera, target man, Fox in the box, target man i goal poacher, s tim da target man mora biti visok, poacher i Fox in the box mora biti nizak i agilan. Tako da to je to što se tiče napada. When it comes to these two positions in the midfield, what I found out that suits best in the attack is box-to-box midfielder, who can play as an advanced midfielder. So Bellingham and Gerrard are two prime candidates for this position here particularly. And Marcus Llorente can do it, but honestly, Gerrard and Bellingham are for me now the best two options. When it comes to this position, also box-to-box is what I use, but when you use him, and I will show you the instructions later, because of instructions in the defensive part, he turns into third center back. So yes, he can play offensively and defensively, but if it can go with anchorman and it can go with the destroyer as well, but they are not going to go that much forward with the instructions. So still in the defense you will have another center back when they are coming drop deeper. When it comes to the sides, what I use is roaming flank, because roaming flank sometimes goes inside like this, goes in here as a center midfielder, sometimes goes on the other side. That's, I don't know if it's a trait of Nedved or trait of roaming flank, but it happens quite a lot. So yeah, roaming flanks, prolific wingers, cross specialists are the type of the players that you want to have on the sides. I currently use Neymar because Neymar goes more into insides, doesn't stay the hug line. So basically you have the diamond shape, but when you want to have the width, you have the width as well. So that is what I would choose. Prolific winger, creative playmaker, only Neymar, cross specialist and roaming flanks. Znači što se tiče ove dve pozicije, box to box igrači su mi nekako najbolji koji mogu to da pokriju. Ovdje čak Bellingham i Gerrard su možda dva najbolja igrača koja bi ikad stavio tu gore. Što se tiče donje pozicije, Patrick Vieira, može bilo koji drugi DMF koji je destroyer ili anchorman, samo što nećete imati u ofanzivnoj fazi ga malo višlje, zato što nije box to box, nego će biti tu negdje na sredini. Ali prilikom defanzivne faze igre, on se pretvara u još jednog štopera. Tako da pokazat ću vam instrukcije koje koristim i zašto ih koristim. Mislim, upravo sam rekao zašto koristim, ali nema veze. Što se tiče bočnih strana, tu koristim roaming flanka zato što se ubacuje svuda. Znači, bukvalno to su mu kretanja, svuda ga ima. Koristim samo Neymara, creative playmakera, nijednog drugog, ali najbolji su vam roaming flank i kako se zove, roaming flank i mozak mi je stao, prolific winger. When it comes to defensive, destroyer and extra frontman, build up and destroyer, build up and extra frontman. That's two build-ups. That is basically a good combination at the center backs. Znači što se tiče centralne backova, to jest štopera, najbolje kombinacije su extra frontman, destroyer, build-up, destroyer, dva build-upa, nikako dva extra frontmana, nikako dva destroyera, jer budu malo previše ofanzivniji. Što se tiče backova, attacking fullbacks, ali defanzivno napravljeni. Pogotovo što sa desne strane, zbog roaming flanka, koristim attacking instrukciju. When it comes to the fullbacks, attacking fullbacks are the must, and best is to have them slightly defensive, and they need to have great pace and great balance and great passing. On the right side, I use the advanced attack and attacking mode on the cross specialists. On attacking fullback, you don't need to do that, but it gives you extra options, especially because the roaming flank goes inside like this, then the fullback has the open space to go and cross the balls. So that is why I use attacking on that side and defensive on the other side. So the always one fullback is at the back. Znači uvijek je jedan fullback na defanzivi da bi se vraćao nazad, a tako da bude u ofanzivi. So that is when it comes to the formation settings. This tactic goes well with long ball counter. I have it personally a long ball counter because of the stamina, not because of anything else. With the quick counter goes well as good as well, but if you consider the goal and you go into the red, then you deplete a lot of stamina. So safe bet is long ball counter. Possession style is good as well defensively, but you need to use a lot of pass and run instructions so they can have the forward runs like in the long ball counter and quick counter. Znači što se tiče samih play stylova, long ball counter, quick counter i possession su dobri. Long ball counter lično koristim samo zbog stamine, jer ako na quick counteru primite go, odete u crveno, jako brzo stoperi crknu što se tiče stamine i onda ste jebali ježe u leđa u drugom poluvremenu. Tako da to je što se toga tiče. Kod possessiona defanzivno odlično je. Jedino ofanzivno morate da koristite previše pass and run da bi mogli da uzmete i kreirate napade kao što je u samoj taktici long ball countera i quick countera. When it comes to instructions, attacking on the right fullback, defensive on the left fullback, deep line on the defensive midfielder, and counter target on the advanced midfielder. It's going to put him mostly forward and act as a third striker. And this guy is going to be mostly defensive and act as a third center back. So basically, in the moment of the attacks, you will have one at the edge of the midfield of the opponent. So he's going to be, in the moment of your attack, he's going to be here, sometimes even higher. But you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 helper in the attack. And when it comes to defending, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the back in the defensive phase of the game. So yeah, 7 in defense, 7 in attack. That's a lot of numbers, guys. a lot of options that you can do with that number of players. So yeah, this currently is most effective non-meta tactic that I used and gives me a lot of wins. Znači ovo vam je sad trenutno možda najefektivnija ne-meta taktika koja postoji i bukvalno imate 7 u napadu, 7 u odbrani u bilo kom trenutku, jako malo ima propusta, čak i meta igrači se muče protiv ove taktike, baš zbog toga kako je kompozicija urađena. So, I hope this was helpful, guys on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, and we're going to see each other in the next videos. Znači, nadam se da vam je ovo bilo super na YouTube-u. Like, share, subscribe, mi se vidimo u sljedećim videima.